Welcome to Sitting with Shadows. I'm Sylvia. I talked last time about religion, so I thought, what's the other one that you can't say in polite society? Politics. I know, we're all tired of politics. I know I am. But I did want to say something about the political scene right now. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to go into details because we all know what's going on. And I will go into it a little bit later. But since I got involved in the online spiritual community, I've learned a lot about the transformation that we all and the world is undergoing. It feels real to me. It feels right to me. So I'm moving forward that's what's going on. And I have learned that not only are we individually going through that process of digging up our shit and alchemizing it, but the world is as well. Which blows my mind, but it makes sense. If you look at what's going on, it's why we're seeing these echoes of atrocities of the past. I don't mean to make light or anything of the suffering that people are going through. And so by putting it in this perspective, I hope that that's not how it comes out, but it's for a purpose. It feels like we need to just raise it to build it up, and build it up better. And I believe that that's what we are approaching. And that's part of why I went through the period of renewal, purge, and rebuilding. And I believe that's why you ultimately will go through it as well. If you were called to watch this, it's because you're thinking about it, or maybe you're already doing it. And maybe there's something I can impart to you or help you with. So I don't want to not talk about politics, because when you put a tarp over it, secrets, that's how this all comes in. But I'm also not here to talk about it all the time. That's not my thing. I have been I used to get very wound up. I used to debate. I used to enjoy debating people who had different political views. But as those debates became with people who we couldn't even agree on the basic human dignity, I couldn't do it anymore. So I stopped debating. And after the election, when I kind of felt I didn't know what was happening, but it didn't feel right, I have only gone as far as headlines primarily, because I don't need to have that in my daily life. I made a choice that that's not it. I can get what I need out of trusted sources, trusted spaces. So that's very different from me, because people in my past could attest that I relished a political debate. But I learned that it was too toxic for me. It wasn't making me, it was Well, I wouldn't say not happy. I wouldn't say happy. It didn't feel right after a while, because I realized I can't change anybody's minds. I can only be an alternate voice. Yeah. So I hope I can be that. I guess that's all I have to say about politics. It's hard right now, but I truly, in my heart, with every fiber of my being, believe that it will be okay. And eventually it will be more than okay. We're going to be all right. Believe that. And actually, that's one of the things it's been hardest to be authentic with, because so many people around me are pessimistic. And I'm like, it's going to be fine. We're going to get out of this. I hope so. It's like, don't hope so. Know so. If you put positivity out there every day, then how could it not be anything? Or how can it be anything but positive? It can't. You're not going to attract negative. And so if we all just keep calm, know that this is working, we're getting out of it, just stay the course, it's going to be all right. It's going to be more than all right. So we can do this. Okay, that's probably all I have to say about politics. Bye.